I'm Tiffany Esser with Madison College, and today I want to talk about where to start with a color palette for any room. Frequently I'll get asked by a do-it-yourself decorator, how do I start with a blank slate? One of the first things I recommend you do is to get something that really inspires you, whether it's a piece of artwork, a favorite scarf, or a piece of jewelry from your collection that you really like. In this particular instance, we're going to use this koi print as our inspiration. Ask yourself, what draws you to this particular piece of artwork? What is it that you like? Is it the colors? Is it the movement? In this particular case, there is a lot of color inspiration as well as nature that we can draw upon. The theme of water, the outdoors, and we can really start by picking objects that are conducive to this particular mood that's set by the artwork. One of the first things I recommend you start with is a floor covering and wall covering. They cover the largest surface of an area, and you'll have more limitations than you will with, let's say, accessories, fabrics, and paints. So this particular piece of floor covering is a jute area rug. It's actually soft to the touch, but it's made of a natural material and has natural colors that are really conducive again to our mood that's inspired by the print. The additional wall coverings could be grass cloth complemented with paint finishes. One thing I really caution you about is pick your paint finishes at the end of all of your selection process because, as you can see, the colors are unlimited. Don't pigeonhole yourself into, let's say, a particular color called coral when perhaps at the end of all of your selection process you want something that's a little more red. You have a huge variety with any paint store that can match whatever you want. So even though paint is critical and it's a great way to add color to any space, wait until the end. Start to narrow things down with other selections that might be more limited. Let's say window treatments. In this particular case, we've picked a window treatment that is sheer, but also brings in some of our greens, and it has a very flowing element to it, which really picks up on our water theme. We've also made some other accessory choices that tie in the green, the black accents of the frame, and the koi fish being typically found in Japanese gardens. Maybe we bring in some Asian influences into the space, also letting us accent some of these highlighted reds within the koi fish itself. Some of the blue-greens and some accent pillows. And then again, bringing in some natural components and elements to really neutralize the overall space. That's just a great tip and how you might start. It doesn't have to be hard, and don't be plagued with what we call the blank page syndrome. Make it fun and bring it forward with something that you really love.